Good evening. This is Tina. In this video, I'm gonna show you the Java config way for the internationalization and the localization. I already have the project done because the only change is the configuration. So I just show you what I changed in the configuration. Okay. So as you can see, the project name is called Java config instead of XML. I removed the config XML files and the web.xml files, and all other things is exactly the same. And in the I have a config folder contains all the configuration classes. This one is for the dispatch servlet. You are very familiar, right? Okay. And in the web application context config, this is for the view resolver, and this one is to resolve the messages. Here I still using the resource bundle messages, and because I only has one properties files, so I using set base name instead of using set base names. Okay, this is to find the properties files. And since internationalization in Spring MVC is interceptor based, so in your interceptor registry, you have to register for that locale change interceptor. I create our own locale change interceptor. This is the parameter name. Do you remember in the GSP? Here, here I using language. So inside your locale change interceptor, you have to set the parameter is language. Then it will know this parameter is used for locale change. Okay. And then I register into this registry, okay? And in the XML, I using cookie session based, and in the Java config, I show you another one which is cookie based. You have a cookie locale resolver instead of session, and you can set the default locale to be English or to be I think they also have like a dot. You can see it has lots of Chinese, English, Canada. I will use in English, okay? And this is the cookie name. You can you can customize, or you can using the default one. If I remember correctly, default one we are looking for locale, L-O-C-A-L-E. And you can also set it for the cookie expiry date. Like this one is a million seconds, so 3,600 million seconds. Is 60 minutes. 60 minutes gonna be 1 hour. Okay, in 1 hour, if you select it for Chinese, you don't need to add the language equals ZHCN. For all the requests going to the same website, it's gonna using Chinese. Okay, let me show you. Okay, we can add another page which is string test. Locale, okay, and return index. How about home? Okay, and I use a getter mapping and just using a test here. And in the home, I create a home JSP, and here I will just say home. Okay. Let me using Spring message tag. How about that? Spring message tag in the home, and here using, how about I just copy the username. I will let you know why I copy username later. Okay, username. Okay, and let me deploy and show you everything is done. We can just redeploy. The controller, I just have 2 GSP, and this is message files. This is Chinese version. I will show you what's the difference here. Deploy successfully. I'm gonna make a call to this page. First page is user form. Okay. Yeah. Let me close this one. Let me close this one. I did some search. Sorry. And this is English, and this is Chinese. Okay. This text is garbled. I will show you why. Okay. And now, if I go to other tests, it will show you the Chinese, right? Without adding that language, without adding that language ZHCN. But if now I change the language, equals ENUS. Okay, this is ENUS. Now goes back to the home page. You don't need to add that question mark language, because it using a session or using a cookie, it will remember. And a cookie, even though you close, suppose now I change using Chinese, okay? And now I close my browser, open again. I make to this var without adding any language information. It will give you Chinese, because your locale you set it to be Chinese before you close the browser into the cookie, and the cookie gonna expire in 1 hour. So after 1 hour, if you type the same URL, it will go with the English by default. Okay, so the thing of this one, inside here, I made a mistake in last video. In the comment and in the description, I corrected that. The reason for that, now I also don't know how to editing the video. So, and the last video, it was very long and it almost at the end to the video. I don't want to start again. That's why I leave it there, because it works. But after that, I did some debugging again. Then I realized in this file settings, in the file encoding, when you change to be UTF-8 and also change here, you also need to transparent native to ASCII conversion. Okay, it will convert this ASCII. Okay, it will translate the Chinese to be ASCII like /u something. Okay, let me close, open. Now it done the change. I don't know what happened. So you must, anyway, the problem is you must check this one, okay? You must check this one, otherwise it still will be garbled. And let me redeploy, okay? If it work properly, you will see the /u, then something /u something, okay? It's still, I think what I can do is I will change this one, type one more time. It doesn't work perfect with this tool. Okay, not perfect. Let me try. The other way is you start with a clean copy. What I can do is, let me start with a clean copy. Okay, delete anyway. Let me check the settings one more time. Okay, everything is good, and I will create another one called messages. ZHCN dot properties file. Then I will change using Chinese here, and this one, let me switch to Chinese. Okay. Okay, and next one is username. And next one is the password. Okay, and now let me redeploy. Let's redeploy. Hope it works. Okay, it doesn't work well with this tool. Okay, it works. Okay. So if it doesn't convert, you delete the files, then create again. Okay, and when I close, if I reopen, it doesn't. Sometimes if I reopen, you will see something like a /u/ something, but this one sometimes change, sometimes don't change. I couldn't find the rule how IntelliJ actually display for those words. Anyway, remember, if it doesn't show correctly in the website, make sure your GSP here, this is UTF-8 and here is UTF-8, and make sure your properties file here is UTF-8, and also when you create the file or add special characters, make sure this one is checked. If this one didn't checked, it won't work. Okay, And that's it for the internationalization in Java config version. And if you still have questions, please let me know. And sorry for the mistakes in my previous video, okay? And good evening. Have a good evening, I should say. Bye bye.